my name is the Hair Florist. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about the different types of license and what kind of requirements they have before enrolling. So stick around. The 4 licenses that we will be talking about today will be the Natural Hair Specialist, the Manicurist license, the Esthetician license, and the Cosmetology license. The first license that we will talk about today is the Natural Hair Specialist license. This course takes 300 hours to complete. That is going to be roughly 3 to 4 months. If you start in January, you can finish in April. This course can cost you around $1,500 to $3,000. In order to enroll as a natural hair specialist, you are going to need a valid ID and a social security card. You will need to renew your natural hair license annually. The second license we'll be discussing today is a manicurist license. This license requires 300 hours, the same as a natural hair specialist. It also takes 3 to 4 months to complete. For an example, if you start in January, you can end in April. This course can cost $1,500 to $3,000. You also need a valid ID and a social security. You would need to renew your manicurist license annually. Third, we'll talk about the esthetician license. This course is about 600 hours, so that's going to take about 5 to 6 months to complete. The esthetician course can cost between $5,300 upwards to $8,000. In order to enroll, you're going to need a valid ID and a social security. You will need to renew your esthetician license every 3 years. Last but not least is, drum roll please, the cosmetology license. As you guys know, I have just enrolled in cosmetology school, so I am very excited for this journey that we're going to be going on together. So let's talk about what you're going to need for the cosmetology license. This course takes 1,500 hours to complete. Depending on if you're doing full or part-time, you can complete this course in 9 or 12 months. This course can cost $9,200 or $20,000 depending on where you live. In order to enroll, you are going to need a valid ID, your social security, and your transcript from your high school or a GED. You will need to renew this license every 3 years. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. See you later, you guys. You will need to renew your natural hair specialist license annually.